Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and yes, you guys saw the title of the video. We are leaving Utah. I'll explain more in this video, but we're actually running about an hour late, and so with that being said, let's just get right into it and, well, let's leave. So first 100 and something miles done on the road trip, and we officially hit 13,000 miles in the Army Green Land Cruiser. I'll get you guys an exterior shot a little bit later if you haven't seen the first video. Do you like the Land Cruisers? Oh, wait. Okay, now we can see you. Do you like the Land Cruiser so far?
It's a very smooth ride. This helps because this seat was so uncomfortable the
yeah,
first
a lot of people
time.
commented that they don't like the Land Cruiser seats, and she doesn't like them.
So
I'm okay with it.
uncomfortable. He has lumbar support. This doesn't, but this pillow has made it really easy.
Yeah.
My complaint is my knees hit this thing.
But we have a car seat behind her.
That makes it so I can't pull it
So
back,
I'm going to try to recline those seats more, because maybe that'll give us more space for the car seat. You can see the little
I'm
baby.
okay.
Little
It's just
baby
a
feet.
little annoying.
Yeah, you're not even that tall.
No, I'm not.
Gibberish! Anyways, Idaho Falls, and the most important thing, I'm going to show current fuel economy. 16 miles per gallon. We were almost at 20 the other day, but now we're 16. What do you got to say? Wendy's, mediocre at best.
She didn't even eat it.
Oh yeah, she didn't. I had it. It was mediocre at best. Onwards. Okay, well, we're gonna make this one quick because we have an upset baby in the back, and it is really late. It's almost 9:31. It took us forever to get here, but we are gonna get, I guess, another quick fuel economy. Or I'm going the wrong way. Fuel economy reading. Now I'm going the other wrong way. So 16.7. Not too bad for the fuel economy, but yeah, super long trip. I will say though, the Land Cruiser so far, really good vehicle. We'll talk about more stuff tomorrow, so see you guys tomorrow. So I feel like this video is all filmed from the inside of a car, but we can't really show too much, but we are in the forest in Montana because we're looking at stuff.
Day 76 of being in the car.
Oh yeah, I know. I'll get some exterior shots like later in the video. What are your thoughts on Montana so far?
That is, I can't think of the word. Private information? Confidential! It's confidential information.
Your thoughts?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to make it public?
Mm-mm.
Oh boy. Well, we'll keep looking at stuff and see if. See, I thought, well, I don't know. I thought you really liked, casinos and other stuff
And all the dispensaries.
every 5 minutes.
Lewd statues.
Lewd statues.
Yeah, that's totally my jam.
Welcome to the Wild West.
Apparently.
Wow, look at that view. What are your thoughts on this one?
I like this one.
Okay. I like it too. And you know what I really like? I like this thing right here. We had to drive through some snowy stuff, and it did really well.
It did really well. You wouldn't even know.
Yeah,
like, if I wasn't looking at the road, I wouldn't have known.
I didn't have to use this little thing right here, center locking differential. Didn't have to use crawl control, but again, I mean, it's not too much snow, but it's enough that makes it difficult. Look at that. I have view. Oh, we asked Elise her thoughts on Montana. What are your thoughts on Montana? Thank you. Valuable information.
Hi.
Oh, there we go. You gonna eat it? Ah! Oh, so you can't see any of it?
No, it's too shadowy.
What about on my side? Ah!
You're a shadow figure. I can't even see your bun.
It's not a bun, it's a ponytail.
There it is. It's a paintbrush.
Take a quick detour to talk about the tires and the wheels here on the Land Cruiser. A lot of people asked in the other video the exact dimensions, so 275 by 70 by 17. This is pretty much the biggest you can fit on a Land Cruiser stock without rubbing whatsoever, and we have no rubbing with this. I mean, you guys can see in here, you've got a decent amount of space with everything. And then on top of that, the tires have been, I mean, we're, I think like 1,000, not quite 1,000 miles in, but the tires have been super quiet. And then there's no spacers or anything. That's the other question I got from a lot of people. This is how these Icon wheels come. They have a little bit, so they're still not negative offset. They're still technically positive, but they've got closer to a neutral offset compared to the stock wheels of the Land Cruiser. So that's why it kind of pokes out a little bit. I think it looks cool. Well, here's a good view. Fix the camera so we can actually see a little bit.
Yeah.
Super windy over here. Very, very cold. You look very warm.
It's so cold.
Yeah, you can kind of see the trees going. I think it's like 40, where's the temperature here? There we go. 43 degrees, but super, super
It's
windy.
so windy.
Because that's what Montana's about, wind. So I've come to the conclusion this video is not going to be as much of the trip as I thought it would be. We're literally just driving down I-15. We just passed Idaho Falls, or we stopped in Idaho Falls. But anyways, Montana. So we looked all over Utah for land, and you know, we kind of thought, I don't know. So we started looking at Idaho and Montana, and we really liked the idea of Montana. And so we kind of landed in the Bitterroot Valley area. If you live in Montana, or if you know of Montana, then you probably know what I'm talking about. And that's where we went and looked at several properties. Like I said, it's private property, so I'm not going to go and film that stuff and put that on a YouTube video. But out of the properties we looked at, one of them we really liked. But the thing that we kept kind of, or at least I kept coming to the conclusion of, and Elise can tell you, I guess, her thoughts, and some of her thoughts are very similar to mine, is that I really liked the property, or like one of the the properties we're on. It's like the property's really nice, but then the surrounding area, like some of it was really nice. Like the whole area is really nice, the whole valley is really nice, but some parts of it, it's like, I don't really like it that much, and it's hard to put my finger on it because every single person we met, super nice. And again, the scenery and all that stuff, beautiful. And so it's kind of like this sort of intangible thing. It's really strange. And so now we're kind of debating if Montana really would be the thing. But another thing that's, I think, a really big thing for us is the drive was so long. It was over.
So long.
And so if we did like get something up there, we'd have to go in between. And so the like concept, like actually now being able to like physically see what it would be like to drive, you know, in short order in both ways, you know, 9 hours each way. It's kind of a bit. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Yeah, I'll take this because my thoughts are long.
Oh.
So Montana was beautiful and wonderful, and the people were nice. But I think that the road trip was extra long because we have a 1-year-old, and we stop a lot to make sure that she has time to stretch her legs and everything. Extra long days. But going up there, I think it was just, there's not a lot of kid-friendly things.
Yeah, it's like it's very adult country.
It is, and that's perfectly fine, but when we're looking to raise a young family, it doesn't fit. You know, there was not a lot of parks that we could take her to. And you think, well, the outdoors are your parks, and you're like, yeah.
Until you run into grizzly bears.
Or lynxes, or, you know, mountain lions, but also a lot of it's private property and ranches, so you don't really go a lot. I don't know. I feel weird trespassing, or even potentially trespassing. I personally can't do that. I know people are like, no, don't worry about it, you know. But I don't think it suits what our family is leaning towards, because it just wasn't, like you said, it's intangible. It's not that it wasn't lovely, because it was beautiful and the people were wonderful. And I would go up there to visit and do things, but I don't think that it's
like a nice place to vacation rather than live. For us, at least.
For us, at least, yeah. No, definitely. I think one of the other things that I struggled with is that everything closed at like 3 p.m. or 5 p.m. on a Saturday. And when we were done looking at houses and properties, it was a long day, and I was like, I just want to eat something, and there was one place open that was nearby, and that was hard for me, I think, because it just was. That's not a pretty angle.
The search continues.
The search continues, but I'd like to, since this is a car video, talk about a little bit of how the ride has been.
Oh yeah, the Land Cruiser, all you need to know, best car ever. If you can afford to buy a 200 series, buy it. There you go.
And that's been, I think it's been nice. It's been light and fluffy, even driving over bumps and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that
you don't even notice, the thing that's nice about this car is you don't notice the drive. You just notice the scenery.
Correct. Ooh, my hand was in that.
I don't care.
It's been a long 3 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, the road noise is minimal. The fact that it has vents back, this is going to be an awful video, I'm sorry guys. There's vents back there, which makes it nice for the baby. Adequate trunk space in this one because it only has 2 rows.
And you can use the tailgate to do diaper changes. It's
yes, it is. We have a little blanket we set down so it's not so hard, because it's a hard surface.
15 miles per gallon for those of you wondering.
Yes, yeah.
It goes through fuel pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly, but it's a nice ride. Yeah.
The search continues.
The search continues. Bye. Where's the button?